Episode 4 ng larutan ng XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. Yung uling episode natin guys, nagkaroon naman tayo ng pangalawang mission pero medyo bugbog yung mga units natin. So, doon tayo tutuloy. Doon ang continuation natin. Yung meron daw tayong natanggap na secure transmission, sabi ni Central. Okay. So, tignan natin kung ano yung transmission na yun.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration, with one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
In short, balik tayo sa mission
ng XCOM. Looks like we better get started, Commander. I'll be on the bridge when you're ready.
Teka, yung palang... Ay, hindi nakiklik. O, di bale. Next time na lang. Okay, so punta tayo sa bridge.
The Councilman has tracked the alien black site to this region. Unfortunately, we don't have its exact coordinates yet. If we're going to have any chance of finding this facility, we'll need to make contact with the local resistance cell nearby. Tygan has a theory about how we might reach out to them without getting the aliens' attention, but we'll need to give him time to conduct his research. We shouldn't wait too long on that, Commander. We have to start making contact with other regions soon if we're going to build a global resistance and take on Advent.
New objective added.
Looks like you won't have time for that just yet, though. Remote reconnaissance may have found something not far from our current position.
Supplies. Okay. 8 days.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, while we're waiting for new missions or the completion of our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans of the surrounding area.
Teka lang, balik muna tayo sa, balik muna tayo sa loob ng base. Ayun, pwede na. Pakita ko muna yung special feature nitong bar.
The aliens will always tell you otherwise. But this is the true voice of the Resistance, bringing you the real news about the latest victory over the invaders. We're getting stronger every day, and XCOM is making that happen.
Baka nung nilaro ko yung Chimera Squad, akala ko yan yung isi-save mo na yung pala ibang DJ. Akala ko ito yung isi-save.
At least we don't have to worry about keeping the council happy anymore. Even with the spokesman lurking in the shadows.
Okay, next. Balik ako sa armor, balik ako sa engineering.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Bibili ko muna yung sinasabi kong items na binibili ko sa simula ng game. na mahirap bilhin pagka ano, nasa kalagitnaan ka na. Requirement kasi to para sa ano, sa kalagitnaan ng mission ay sa kalagitnaan ng campaign kailangan to, kaya lang may ano eh, pagka hindi mo siya bibilin dito sa ano na eh, gagamit ka ng dice roll, chance na lang na lumabas siya, kaya ngayon pala bibilin ko na. Tapos meron tayong bibilin dito. Stasis vest. Ano rin eh, random chance din para makuha yan eh, kaya kukuha na ako ngayon, kailangan ko yung 4. Ayan, literally wala na tayong halos pambili. Pero meron pa dapat akong bibilin dito eh. Itong dalawa, tracer out tsaka ano, tracer tsaka talon, kaya lang wala na, nagastos ko na yung pambili, diba, the next time.
Tigan seems to have a habit of scratching that scar on the back of his head. I wonder if anyone made sure his chip was actually removed.
Hindi lang masyadong kita nung cutscene, pero si Tigan may sugat sa batok din eh. Meron din siyang ano, meron din siya dating chip, tinanggal lang niya. Ito pa pala, meron pa ako sa ano, yung meron pa ako isang mod. Lahat ng characters nag-gain ng experience kahit hindi sila sa combat. Kasi kahit naman nasa loob ka lang ng base, dapat pwede ka rin magkaroon ng increase ng rank dahil nga naggagawa ka rin ng mga duties mo. So yun, sinimulate ko dito yun. Ano siya yung ano, squad leader ng Alpha Squad. Tapos ano, ang role niya ano, siya yung taga las ng kalaban. Kaya ayun, Blade Master. Tapos isa pa ng level. Siya ang katumbas ni Patchwork sa team na to eh. Siya yung taga jog, yung ano, gumagamit ng ano, electric attacks. Ayan, literally halos wala na yung funds ko. So yung ginamit kong mods medyo pawi na. Balik tayo sa scanning site.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander.
Okay, tapos na yung modular weapons.
Commander, during the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future.
Hindi naman useful yung research na yun, yung mga requirement. Ito muna, resistance, communications, ito muna. Mas mahalaga to eh, para sa objective natin na i-contact yung mga resistance forces.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander.
Ilang days?
I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Dahil activated na yung modular weapons, pwede ko nalagyan ng attachments, weapon attachments yung mga soldiers natin. Siya ko na. Here's go. Ito, buong Alpha Squad, pwede nang malagyan ng spear scope. Beta Squad, ilan ba yung bugbog? O yung buong Beta Squad, bugbog. So yung ano lang malalagyan natin dito. Siya lang muna. Pag naka-recover na yung natitirang tatlo, saka ako sila lalagyan. Okay. Continue sa scan. Okay, tapos na yung alien debris na clear na. Pwede na tayong magano. Meron pa tayong additional na funds do sa nalinis na kalat.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
You are too trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years.
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Sana namang important mission.
Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today.
Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent.
Templar tsaka...
Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still,
Skirmishers.
we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
Although we prefer to work alone, sometimes it helps to have backup. We could use your help, Commander.
Ito yung umpisa ng War of the Chosen content. Yung tatlong factions, yung Reapers, Skirmishers, tsaka Templars. Ito yung
Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander. So I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy.
There, set.
Setting course for Eastern United States.
No, yung isa naman
Each faction has agreed to allow a 2-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
Yung doon sa cutscene na pinakita, yung meeting point nasa South America, pero tong mission sa game nasa North America mismo. Ayan. Ibang squad naman. Tapos na yung Alpha tsaka Beta eh. Yun namang next squad ko. weapon upgrades. Spears. Okay, first patch. Next patch. Hindi yan. Sina Idol ano? Next patch na Idol Idol Alden ano? Idol Alden Mendoza tsaka si ano? Idol Oscar Ramos. Tsaka sa kanya yung ano? Sa kanya yung medicine. Nilagay ko ba yan? Nilagay ko yung weapon upgrade. Nilagay ko yung weapon upgrades. So, hindi natin itong mission to. Medyo mahaba-haba to.
Sky Ranger deploy.
Squad green to deploy.
Mahaba-habang mission to pero okay lang.
Reapers and skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into 2 squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a lot in the way of Advent resistance. Still, keep your eyes peeled. It's been about 20 years since we last stepped foot in this place.
If you are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
You are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishes of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this camp. Come.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name. Mox.
Mox! Praetor Mox! His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the whole point of this intervention.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
Kaya trip ko tong mga Reapers eh. Favorite soldier type ko sila kasi meron silang advanced level ng concealment. Hindi sila basta-basta madedetect ng kalaban.
that's a long run.
Damaged and dormant all these years.
May mga
These
pads sa
devices
XCOM
still
man.
emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
Roger that.
Itong dalawang characters na to, itong dalawang soldiers na to, mga friends ko rin, magkapatid sila in real life.
Double time.
No more time for regrets. We are not alone.
Those things, they still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the aliens survives now. Where there is one, more will follow. You must not hesitate to destroy them.
These creatures' DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings.
Ganyan mangyayari sa COVID-19, magiging zombie mga tao? Huwag naman.
There you
These
go.
creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail.
Okay, so I got one.
Hindi sila kagaya ng mga usual enemy na pagka na-down mo, one shot equals one action. Dito hindi. One shot, hindi pa pwede kapag gumawa ng action. Basta tumama, pag hindi tumama, counted yun.
Affirmative, covering now.
Kailangan natin ng scout. Ayun ang use ng ng mga scout ng Reapers. Sila scouts.
Watch my back.
Okay, at least nakikita na natin kung nasan sila. Pwede lumapit masyado. Ma-activate sila. Oh well, teka. Dito na lang.
Whatever you say.
Tapos Overwatch, pistol Overwatch. Malilit lang HP ng mga ganyan eh. 2 or 3 bars lang. Kaya kaya ng pistol. Hindi tumama. Naka-scope na yan, ha?
Enemy is still up.
Condition is at deaths.
You're nothing to me.
My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly.
79. Tamaan. Ayan, nice. Hindi yun counted as
Happy now?
Hindi siya counted as
I'm all out.
action. Okay lang. Pwede tayo mag...
Ready to rock.
Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Mamaya ka na scout ka eh. Tumalaga yun. Kailangan pwesta natin yung magkapatid.
Don't waste my time.
Buti na lang ang pistol, walang ammo, kaya okay lang, kahit tira ng tira. 63, sana tamaan. Nice.
You're just lucky they don't let me use my hands.
Overwatch ulit.
On Overwatch.
Okay, scout.
My life is in your hands.
entire city of our own people, left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death.
Teka lang. At magkasama sila palagi.
On the move!
Hindi pwedeng hiwalay dito. Yung scout lang ang pwedeng mauna. Kasi nga scout eh.
In short order.
Hindi siya. Meron tayong ice. Meron tayong taga masid sa malayo. Ayan. Meron na naman.
Extraction point is close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it to your pet advent in time. These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are.
Scanning.
Scout ka lang naman, diyan ka na lang muna. Pag nakita ka, saka ka na lang atake.
My turn on watch.
Okay, kayong dalawa.
Seems doable.
Stick close.
Come get some.
Kayo lalapitan.
Yeah, I didn't get it. How many is that now?
We risk all this for pray tell Mox? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
Diba pwede lumapit. May mga madedetect pagka sumubod tayo. Gano'n din pagka lumapit. Okay. Mano-mano na lang.
You want some more?
Isa-isa. Tayo mga kalapit.
Who's keeping score? Running dry on ammo!
Madedetect pa rin. Hindi pa rin pwede.
Oh yeah! Come get some.
Okay. Balik ka ulit. Balik ka rito.
I'll be there soon.
Three-part mission to guys eh. So pagkataas ito, pagkadating natin dun, so pag nadala ko na sila sa extraction point, ano muna, cut na muna din tayo guys. Continue na lang natin sunod. Kung makakaabot tayo dun ng buhay. No choice talaga, kailangan i-activate natin yung pad. Ay wag, hindi lumapit naman eh. Ayun. Ito na. Mag-pistol ba makaabot? Ay hindi. Hindi rin. Talagang ano yung ano lang na nakakakita yung sniper rifle. Oh well. Taas naman yung 81 eh. Nice.
Anyone want a souvenir?
Next. Hindi naman. Expected na yun.
Adjusting
Medyo malayo
it.
eh.
You can't handle me.
Central, biological signatures are grouping into a singular mass, one closing in on this position.
A swarm. We must push forward before it arrives.
You see that? One down, thousands to
kills.
go. Who's keeping score?
Di pa tinamaan.
Negative damage.
Di tinamaan eh. Atras konti.
I'm going.
Return to your gods.
Okay na.
We are known to them. I am trusting you. My turn on watch.
Okay.
Go, go, go!
For years, my people hunted his kind. For years, we survived. Now you risk everything for your dreams of peace.
If you haven't noticed, the aliens have been kicking our planet's ass for the past 20 years. You think maybe it's time we try something else?
If only your speeches could take down these cursed creatures.
Ito maganda sa Reapers. Meron silang additional ability na pag na-break yung concealment, pwede pa rin sila bumalik sa pagiging tago. Ayan. Shadow.
I am the hunter.
Ayan, balik ka sa pwesto mo. Mas useful ka pag nasa taas ka eh.
No time to spare.
At doon na lang pala, di sige.
Let's get this show on the road.
Activate na natin. Overwatch.
I'm on it. It's clear.
At least may nakikita isa. 73. Pwede na yan. Anything above 60. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, big deal.
Overwatch din. Asara natin pinto muna. Tapos Overwatch.
Got it covered. You want some more?
Tinamaan, sayang.
That's not good.
Though their intelligence appears almost non-existent, these creatures seem to employ some sort of rudimentary communication system. Perhaps auditory signals or some form of hive-like consciousness.
Your point, Doctor?
The entire swarm knows there is food here now. I would advise we make haste to leave this area.
How many
Biological
is that now?
readings in your general area are clear. No more creatures on approach.
For now.
Then let's not linger here. Head to the evac coordinates now.
Lagay ko lang muna dito guys na malapit sa evac para safe na. Pero
Moving as ordered.
next episode ko na i-dadala doon sa evac room. Next episode na mag-i-evac guys kasi mahaba-haba.
Already there.
May 3 parts pa eh. Ano na to bali? Halos 40 minutes na eh.
Central, the preliminary readings from these creatures seem familiar. I will need to consult my records, but I may have encountered something similar to them during my time with Advent.
I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if Advent had a hand in their creation, Doctor.
Save ko naman na guys. Next time na lang ulit. Save ulit. Para double sure. Okay. Guys, wala sa signing off guys. Next episode na lang. Problema kasi pag gumaba yung file, lumalaki eh.